The Justice Department is responding to a letter from Mahmoud Khalil, the Columbia University activist being held by immigration officials, in which he asks a judge to order his release. Khalil is a legal U.S. green card holder, but he was detained in March, as you may remember, after the Secretary of State said his actions pose, quote, adverse foreign policy consequences to the United States. Earlier this week, a judge ruled that the government could no longer detain Khalil under that justification and gave the Justice Department until today to appeal. The DOJ now argues that the judge's findings did not order the government to release Khalil. And so for more on this, CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane is joining us from Washington. Scott, good to see you, my friend. As of now, Khalil is still being held in ICE detention in Louisiana. So break this down for us. What happens next?
This has been a marathon dispute with all these twists, turns, and multi-arc dramas, and we have another one unfolding today. A judge had ordered that Khalil was being held on unlawful grounds, a designation by the Secretary of State that it was in the federal interest to hold Khalil. Judge says that doesn't pass muster. So they've set the stage for arguments today. Is there another reason you want to hold Mahmoud Khalil? If so, tell us what it is. And we got early this afternoon a new filing from the Department of Justice arguing that there are other grounds they want to continue to hold Mahmoud Khalil, this very high profile, very high drama federal detainee. And their argument is less than clear. They say he's charged with as a removable on a ground other than what the Secretary of State had said. And detaining him on that ground is lawful. We don't know what the ground is, so we're going to go back and forth some more. But it really speaks to the larger issue, doesn't it, Tom, that these cases have so many twists and turns, punches and counterpunches. This is another series of exchanges in the case of Mahmoud Khalil, whose future has been uncertain now for roughly 3-4 months.
Certainly caught up in the back and forth of the courts. Now, in another immigration case we're following, Kilmar Abrego Garcia pleaded not guilty in Tennessee today to human smuggling charges. This was his first chance, I should say, to answer in court to allegations against him by the Trump administration since he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador back in March. So what else happened in today's hearing?
Talk about extended battles and extended disputes. Here's Exhibit B, the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. It was arraignment day today in the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Tennessee. That's Nashville, where he's facing these felony criminal charges, including the trafficking of undocumented migrants. He's pleaded not guilty. That official step is past us, but there's this day-long debate over whether there can or should be detention in the federal criminal system for Abrego Garcia pending the trial in this case in Nashville. It's less than clear if he can be released or simply released to immigration enforcement, but that's going to take much of the day in Nashville.
Yeah, and just a week ago, hard to imagine that he was on his way back to the United States in that late breaking news. Scott MacFarlane, we know you'll stay on top of it. Scott, thanks.